Now that spring is officially here, I am super excited to be checking out this LEGO Botanical set in this episode of Mini Build Monday. I think this might just be the first ever LEGO Botanical set to come in a poly bag, and it's pretty cool because we actually get to build 3 different LEGO flowers. This set here is number 30701, the Field Flowers. It is ages 9 plus, has 77 LEGO pieces, and was available earlier this year as a gift with purchase at LEGO stores and LEGO Shop at Home. Oh my gosh, this one has so many clear pieces. I also don't think I've ever seen these Technic ones in the set before, but that's pretty cool. Kind of looks like a train wheel or something. And I will never complain about getting LEGO flowers. So surprisingly, you actually get some pretty cool flowers for such a tiny little poly bag right here. This is the first one we get to build, and I think is the coolest one. I talked a little bit earlier, I just think these pieces are really cool right here, the Technic ones with that flower, which is awesome. So it is a pretty small little thing. I think it's supposed to be a dandelion or something like that. Somebody who knows flowers will correct me in the comments, but it also does come with the 2 palm tree leaves right here and a big stem. And I was getting confused because this is the only one that really uses Technic pieces to make the stem, and it's a very, very basic flower, but still pretty cool. The second one we got to build is pretty neat as well. This one is entirely of gold pieces right here, and this is supposed to be like hay or something, or straw or something like that. Again, pretty cool. It's pretty basic technique right up here at the top, nothing too crazy special, and then it just uses a bunch of rod pieces there to make it a little bit longer so you can put it in a display or a bouquet or something like that with the rest of them. And then last but not least, this is like my favorite one. I really like this. I always remember these from being in the lawn, you know, when I was a kid, and they always gave me allergies, but it is still really cool there. It uses a bunch of these transparent pieces right up here with a couple of the tan flower pieces, which I don't think I really have many of the tan ones. Got lots of the green ones, but not many of the tan, which is really awesome. And you can see the stem there is just made up of the same technique as the gold one right here, except this one is obviously using the sand green color instead. I think it's really fun that LEGO decided to include all of these in a poly bag just because they have been making the botanical sets a lot more popular recently. A lot more people have been getting in them, and this is just a great little way to get a few little flowers into your LEGO collection, or even if you don't have a LEGO collection, but just into your home without, you know, buying a huge set. Like, this was a gift with purchase, but I think it's probably also available for sale for like $5 or $6.99 or something like that, and I definitely feel like it's worth it. You know, you might be at Walmart buying some groceries, you might not be a LEGO collector, but you've been wanting to get into the LEGO flowers, but they're just a little too expensive. You see this poly bag there for $5, and you're like, that is a no-brainer. I want to add this one. So pretty cool, and I'm really glad that LEGO did this, and honestly, I hope they do more LEGO Botanical poly bags in the future, because I think that'd be really cool.